So today we woke up super hungover because we went and watched the UFC fights last night at our friend's house, and we were like, oh, let's just go to the Davidson River area in Brevard, North Carolina. It's like part of the Pisgah National Forest, and I was like, oh, let's see if there's any spots available at the campground. So I think I've convinced Andrew to spontaneously get us 2 nights. This is one of my favorite places to pay for camping. I had the most beautiful time here last year, and it's spring, it's beautiful weather out, everything's green. Gunnar is so stoked, so I think we might do a random camping trip, which is pretty chill to do when you live in a van because all of our stuff is already with us. They do have bear boxes here to keep your stuff in. Definitely don't leave your coolers out, especially now that it's starting to warm up. The bears are starting to get more active. They don't do like a full-on hibernation, but they're definitely starting to get more active again, and they will roll through here and take your lunch and take your dog. The people that work here are so sweet. They highlighted the areas, and we're allowed to go look at them and pick an area. So yeah, we found our spot. We were able to choose our spot, so we picked a spot that it's definitely a busier loop, but it's closer to the river, which we like. But the spots are still like a lot of space. Most of them have a bear box, a lantern hook, and they all have fire pits / like their barbecues.
And it's closer to the bathrooms.
Closer to the bathrooms. The burn ban is over because there was fires recently. I think the burn ban is over.
We'll have to ask.
I thought it was.
I smelled the fire earlier, so maybe.
Yeah, we'll ask them. I could have sworn that it was over for here, but maybe not. Also, you have to wave at every single person you drive by. That's like a thing. You have to wave or they're gonna think you're weird. So you have to wave when you drive past everybody. All right, so we had to go back to civilization because we're making breakfast sandwiches tomorrow. So we have to be really quick because we don't want to waste the day. There is truly no better feeling than pulling into this gorgeous camp spot. We don't have to stealth camp. We don't have to park in a Walmart parking lot. We can open up the doors, open up the awning, use the van as intended. I wish we could do this all the time. And a lot of people ask, oh, well, why don't you just park there all the time? Even with discounts, this is probably closer to $20 a night. And you guys do the math. 20 times 30 days out of the month or so, it just would not be affordable. You can disperse camp here as well for 14 days, and then I think you have to leave for a couple days and you can come back. But my husband has a regular full-time job, and this is just too far away from civilization for us to make that commute on a daily basis. So we really cherish these camping trips. And while you're here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my new podcast, The Knock Waking Up Van Life. If you want to give us a little bit of support, you can also subscribe to my Patreon for extended extra content. Thank you so much, and don't get Vanboozled. Now, back to camping. Have greatly missed during winter. Andrew's all unplugged and completely detached.
Very nice here.
What are you most excited for?
This weather is amazing right now. Like, you can't beat it. I mean, what is it right now? Probably, I'm gonna guess 67.
Perfect weather right now.
Yeah, let me see. It's 67. 67 degrees, beautiful breeze, sun's out, and it's gorgeous out here. One of my favorite spots.
Gunnar, what are you most excited for?
Like just being out of that van.
Sunbathing and the food. And what am I most excited for? Just spending time with Poo-Poo because he works all the time. Gunnar, he's happy!
Oh, he's happy. He's got a little rope. Are you sweet?
Him and Dad are definitely going to have to wrestle. Here is the bathroom situation. So you have a sink, you have outlets, soap, dryer, hook, garbage, toilet, and then this stall is the shower, so you have a little bench for your stuff. There's a hook on the back, there's a hook right here, and it's just one big shower room. You press the button. No, you cannot control the heat. The last time I was here, I was at a different loop, and there was individual showers that you went into, and I remember them not being cold. I remember them actually being kind of warm, so I don't know. And this is on a timer, so it'll stop and you have to press it and turn it back on. But let's hope that it's not too cold. Someone has left a Frisbee. This is a nice big open field. A lot of people bring their dogs here to walk them.
He shouldn't walk too far because he's going to poop and I'm going to throw it out somewhere.
Well, I thought we were going to go to the lake.
We are, but I'm saying right now. Oh, there's a dog bin over there.
Yes, but we're
No,
going.
I'm saying just now until he poops, I'm saying.
What do you mean?
I was just saying don't walk too far away from here.
We'll throw it away in that dog bin.
I see that over there. I didn't see that before.
Just let him get his poop out now and then throw it away in the dog bin. Because he's excited.
Man, this is so pretty out here.
This is an excited poop. And Andrew's wearing his
beautiful.
flip-flops.
Yeah, I got my Florida vibes on, baby. Florida man vibes.
I had purchased Andrew some Chacos
Put them in storage.
last year, and I put them in storage. And then I was like, wait, where are your
Well,
Chacos?
you did that because it was freezing out.
It was freezing. We didn't need them. But now it's time to get your Chacos back out. We have matching Chacos because we're nerds.
Run. It's crazy.
What kind of bird is
I
that?
don't know. He's running though. Look at him. He's like 9 kilometers. He's running. Oh, he's looking at good. Oh, he's like, I'm not scared of you, dog.
He is not intimidated.
Go over there.
So this whole trail goes all along the river behind the loops, the camp loops. And there's all kinds of different areas you can get down to the water. But I want to try and make it to the good spot tonight if we can. There's a bend at this river. And there's like benches and it just opens up and you can get to the water really easily. I think I'm going to try and go swimming tomorrow.
You could actually go down this, but not doing that. Little stairway to the creek.
And we haven't been back here since the storm. So I'm really happy to see the campground looks good. The river looks beautiful. Maybe we'll see some otters around this time of early evening. Should have brought my gimbal. Oh well.
Should've.
Well, sometimes I just want to live in the moment and not have all of my tech gear.
I'm with you.
If you keep going that way, you will get to Looking Glass Falls. I don't think I've made a full-length YouTube about Looking Glass Falls. I'll have to do that. It's really pretty. And it's not really a hike. You pull off to the side of the road and just walk down the stairs. It can get really busy, but if you go on a weekday, there's nobody there usually.
Let me know if you see a dog.
Yes, we must keep an eye out for dogs because Gunner's not very nice. Oh, they don't want people going that way. Must be a steep drop-off.
Yeah, that's so good. So pretty back here, man.
Very pretty.
Got a little hike in now, huh?
It's a good walk. We need some exercise. We've been very stagnant this winter. I'm ashamed. Yep, Wes and Christy come in June.
Yeah.
And
We need to have our summer bods on.
I think I'm just gonna get a one piece. Gunner has to stop and smell everything. I'm glad we did this. Andrew's worked really hard this week. I worked really hard this week. Andrew sold essentially 3 cars on Saturday, which he needed. Well, he took 2 partial payments, but basically he sold 3 cars. And I've been working really diligently on my podcast with Bunny. The Knock Waking Up Van Life. If you're still watching this, please go subscribe to that as well. It's a podcast about the raw, the real, the good, the bad, the ugly, about van life. We have a lot of good topics on there, a lot of good debates, and we hope to have some guests on there. So yeah, I've really been enjoying doing that podcast with Bunny, but I also really love making this type of content, and I hope you enjoy watching it. This tree is so trippy. It looks like it's spray painted camo, but it's just the bark. What? Isn't this trippy, guys? Especially like this, just walking up to it, I was like, did someone paint that camo? And this is my favorite part of the whole place. Let me show you. We'll come back here tomorrow to go swimming. And it's a Monday, so I doubt it will be as busy, but I don't know, it's spring break, so it's still pretty busy. All right, so you got your poop bags, you got your bear-proof bins, you got benches. There's people fishing, but it's like a little swimming hole area. I don't want to interrupt them. But basically, this is just like a little bend in the river that goes all the way around. I was quite the little angler when we lived in Florida. We lived on the water. I would fish during the day. I would fish at night. I kind of lost my mind because it was during the lockdown. So I wasn't performing. I wasn't doing anything. I was very depressed. So I just became obsessed with saltwater fishing. So I want to get my fishing license for the Carolinas. I've only been fishing once here. And I did catch a brook trout, even though Andrew and Wes had no faith in me. Who do we have here? Look at this. I've been looking for fungi the entire time. These are rhododendron, and they are all over the Carolinas. You're going to see them everywhere. They have these longer leaves, and they're starting to bud. And when they bloom, they're absolutely gorgeous. There's a place called Craggy Gardens. Yeah. Is that where I'm thinking of, babe? Yeah. And it's just, you're at the very top of this mountain with gorgeous 360 views and just all of these rhododendron blooming. It's really quite something. Oh, what tree are you talking? Oh, I see. Very lush. Spring is here. We're just enjoying how lush everything is getting. Very beautiful. We could even swim down here tomorrow, honestly. This is the only reading material I have because I don't know if we're going to have service to watch anything. I actually got this at Tractor Supply, and I really like it. It's laminated, so it's perfect for taking with you hiking. And it's just a quick guide, which is just a nice reference. It's most certainly not all of the mushrooms you'll come across in North Carolina, but it's a good one. And then this is also another pocket guide, and it's like more of like that shiny paper, so you can still take this out into the field, and there's like an easy guide in the front and an easy guide in the back, and it'll send you to whatever section to help you identify, and there's a lot of really awesome images in there. Still not complete guide, but it's pretty good. And then I have this Bushcraft 101 book, and this is a little bit more interesting of a read. Those are just like guides. But this, I could actually entertain myself reading and learn some cool things. I'm proud of my knots over here. So you can like adjust this to tighten it or loosen it, see? So I can tighten it, pull this down, and tighten that up. And I'm very proud of myself. I know some knots from doing aerial for so long because you need some basic rigging knowledge. And then I also know a lot of knots from fishing. I was in Girl Scouts one time and I got kicked out. I got kicked out. We'll talk about that story a different day. But I hated Girl Scouts because all we did was make puppets and do lame stuff like baking. I mean, baking isn't lame, but I wanted to be outdoors and learn skills, and we just did arts and crafts, which I do like crafting. Like, I know how to sew, I have a sewing machine, but what about the great outdoors? What's wrong with this? We wasted no time getting dinner started as the sun set. And we had some music playing. We love to listen to music while we're cooking, so sorry, I'm just going to be doing a voiceover for this part. We have our 2-burner propane Coleman's camp stove that we love, and then we also used the fire ring because they have these little grills that you can plop on top. And we had some kind of like a jambalaya, I guess you would say. It was really good, really tasty, and Andrew certainly liked it. This is definitely an Andrew meal. Once we were done eating, we set up the fire pit, and you can get firewood for $10 at the front of the campground. Luckily, there was not currently a burn ban, but we were very, very careful, and we made sure the fire was fully put out before we went and washed dishes and got showers. I just washed the dishes. I have my bathroom stuff, and this doesn't stay on for very long, but at least it's warm. Andrew's on the other side.
Relaxing.
We did it. Good morning. Gunner is ready to go. He wants us to get out of bed immediately. We're not morning people. He's ready. Okay, do you want me to set you up outside? Okay. He said, come on out here. It's nice out. Gunner. Are you camping, Gunner? I prefer the ones from the Publix bakery, so we just have the Ingles ones. I slice them completely in half. And I have some cheese. This is not really my cheese of choice, but it'll do. Basically, I put the cheese on the skillet and then press this onto it so it gets like cheese crusted. I'm going to do eggs over easy. I have some onions and peppers chopped up back there. And then I'm actually going to reform these so that they fit elongated into the croissant. So let's get started. Alright. And I have gloves, which is perfect. Yeah, I'm just going to smash them into more of an oval. What? Oh no, I'm good. So I did onions, peppers, sriracha, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of sausage, toasted, cheese crusted croissant. Mmm.
Oh, goodness.
No, it's good. It's messy. And it looks crazy. It's like a Southwest. The onions and peppers give it like a Southwest croissant sandwich vibe. We have found the perfect spot. It's like really narrow and hard to get down, so no one else. It's kind of like a private spot. Like, it's going to be harder for other people to come down here, so we don't. Yeah, we don't have to worry about dogs. I don't want to bother anybody fishing. But Gunner absolutely loves our camping trips and our hikes. This is his happy place just as much as ours. So for those of you that ask, how do you do van life with a dog? Well, we're just lucky that our dog loves going on adventures, loves camping, loves being outdoors. He had such a great time. He'll get in the water a little bit, but he mostly just kind of watched Andrew. We were looking for salamanders and looking for little crawfish. We have Gunner drying off over here. He honestly didn't get too dirty. And we're packing up the van. So today I already started packing up and organizing before we even went to the water, so it was just less work. So all we have to do is put up the awning and it's back to civilization. We really love these trips. They are definitely a breath of fresh air for us. But unfortunately, you know, Andrew has cars to sell. He has a job. And I'm going to record another podcast episode tomorrow. And we will definitely be doing a heavy load of laundry tomorrow. We're going to wash the rugs, the blankets, the bedding, a bunch of clothes. We need to do clothes before this. This was spontaneous. So we were supposed to do laundry this weekend and we didn't. So tomorrow is going to be an insane laundry day. So thanks for watching and don't get bamboozled.